Whaaaaat. How we going,
What's up?
guys?
Yes.
Saving it for the podcast. How good's that?
We're back, baby. We had to delay the stream yesterday. There was a lot going on, and my car shut itself, so I have to take a few days off work to go get it sorted, unfortunately. But it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. We've been flat out this week, but the only thing is, it hasn't been really for the podcast like we usually do. We usually just stress out. Go, did you message this guy? Yeah. Did he say anything? No.
Yeah.
I messaged this guy. Maybe he'll say something. Nah. But we do have two great interviews today. Classics in the making. Yes, dare I say, Jim Jam.
Hey,
thank you so much.
thanks for the sub,
All right,
buddy.
too, guys. We've also got some. We've been working on new sound effects. We're not going to play it until the time is right. Let's just say the train has to pull into the station before we do something like that. All right. Don't want to fucking sit here and pretty much beg for you, but yeah, that's it. So this week we have been like flat out like a lizard drinking like. All right,
lizard drinking.
Yeah, have you seen them drink? Like, anyway, right. So we've been flat out. We've got the shirts coming. Fuck, hopefully next week. Hopefully.
Yes, shirts and beanies are coming.
Hopefully next week.
Well, yeah, they said about 2 weeks, and that was last week at the start.
Yeah, so in 13 days, I'm going to be squealing at them. Go, get him here. Get him here, please, because we got to sell them. Because we've done our nuts here. We've spent a bit of money on this, but it should be great. It should come back in fucking stacks and stacks.
Yes, but, that Nippies money, baby.
That Nippies milkman money. But yeah, we have... where the fuck I put it? We have...
Behind you. Yeah, there you go.
We have...
So look at your beanie. Show off yours
Yeah,
first.
I'll show off
The little logo. Classic Carhartt design.
Carhartt. We're trying to. Oh, I can't even hear myself. Give me a second. Doing it the wrong way. This will be right.
So that's cool.
Yeah, fucking cool, man. Look like one of them jellyfish from Shark Tale. Yeah, man. I say something like that. But anyway, so. We're trying to rip that off, and it went through...
It's a parody, guys,
it's
so don't sue us.
No, parody law is a thing. Fuck
Yeah,
them. Come at us.
Yeah.
Cunts. Come at us, you fucking... Carhartt, more like P-Heart. Got no ticket, mate. Come have a go if you want some. Anyway, so this is the fucking grand reveal of the logo. That it went through so many... It was like a worm itself, or a caterpillar. Just the metamorphosis of it. It went through, and thank you, Jim Jam, for putting up with the thing, getting so close, and then going, oh, how about we add this? And then it just kept going and going and going. But we finally got to what we want, and here's the drum roll. Do we even have a drum roll noise?
I think maybe on the first page.
Surely.
No,
I've got like...
There we go. Disaster. There we go.
All right. Going great. Boom!
Yeah.
That is the logo. That will be on your fucking scones. Just a worm having a dart, having a coffee.
Mm-hmm. Or in my case, maybe some apple juice.
Maybe some apple juice.
Or some water.
Yeah, give him a prima.
Hey,
thank you, Sancho.
Sanch.
Put that on.
Yeah, what a ledge.
That's put up the fat logo. Yes, bang. There we go. Jim Jam, I'm not sure why he did it, but he fucking come through and made it on a bit of cardboard. I mean, a bit of
wood.
Wood? Sounds good.
Got wood.
But yeah, this is it. I am so keen. I can't wait to chuck my Carhartt beanie out the window. Go, see ya! As I just
we measured the patch, and
it's gonna be
about the same. So
it'll be exactly the same.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm so keen on that. And maybe we'll work on the other beanies that I wanted to get done, hopefully.
That was a look, man. You should have kept it.
Yeah, I know. Maybe next time. I felt like Justin Bieber. Had to shave the dreads. If you don't know, Justin Bieber shaved his dreads because, what is it again?
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, so he should. So he should.
Fucking hell.
So he should. But yeah.
Oh, that's another look. Nice. 2006 Billy.
There you go. Fucking hell. Look at that coma. That's sick.
But yes, I just did see in the chat fake news. We are back with fake news.
Oh, yeah.
We've
doubled
two.
up. We've got 2 fake news because people said it doesn't go long enough because we can't trick anybody. I think some of these words are fucking primo.
We're going to get you this time.
I reckon 100% we're going to get you this time. This is a group collaboration.
Yep.
Speaking of group collaboration, me and Smears finally well, not finally. We actually do this every week, making videos and shit. But we got asked to make certain Kanye West a video in the chat, and we smashed it out. Fucking little tech geniuses.
Ooh,
I was doing the visuals.
Cool.
Smears was doing the audio. I think he should do the grand unveiling. But yeah, go swing past that. He's got some merch coming too. Don't buy too much of it.
Save your money for
the Worms Benny, obviously. But yeah, and I think we're gonna do some more merch this week, and we're gonna try to get some big fucking guests this week. I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We're gonna get some guys that have been in the chat for a bit. We've been chatting back and forth with them. They're just not ready to pull the fucking trigger. Skirt. So anyway, let's get the first interview out of the way. Who do you want to do?
We'll start off with the one we did today.
All right. So we did this interview today. It is it's a trip, man. It's a trip.
Boy.
It's got the commune, got Confest, convicts, aliens.
Yeah, it's got like
cults.
some cult stuff, some alien stuff.
It's
got the whole...
It's off its head.
Yeah,
Stick around, dude. So we haven't even shown the DVDs up for fucking grabs.
Oh, there we go.
It kind of look at this.
Pop.
Bang.
All right, guys.
With that strawberry drip. Look at it. So we've got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood classic. Kind of makes up for, you'll see the theme this week. And Suspiria, the original. I haven't seen the original. I've seen the remake, and it was okay. Like, yeah, I just like with all horror movies, they just don't know how to stick the landing, really. Like, a lot don't. But like the remake, I just didn't find it sticking the landing. But, I had fun. No,
you guys will enjoy them, that's for sure. And there's a very good chance that you could win. So
yeah,
get ready to call up. We're going to try our hardest to trick you. We've have a 100% fail rate at the moment, but
we're striking out.
The odds are in our favor this time.
Yeah, that's it. So we're going to have a whiteboard up at the back with enemies of the podcast and the score of fake news. I'm not going to do it just yet because it's a whitewash at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
3 strikes and we don't do it ever again. Because obviously it's not our talent of making stuff up. But yeah. All right, guys, let's play this interview. Let's do it.
So yeah, as I said, it's a different one. Like so keep your mind open for this one.
Third eye open.
Yeah, baby. Alrighty.
Hello again.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Not too bad. A little bit dusty.
Very dusty.
Yeah, we sat up until about 4 a.m. and we were pretty intoxicated.
We were doing research, and then we did a commission.
Yes,
we did a commission.
I think
Yeah. We did.
And then we sang song parodies for a few hours.
Yeah, for a very long time. Do you know a guy called Sun Kill Moon?
No, not familiar.
Get onto the album Benji by Sun Kill Moon. Anybody out in the chat?
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's amazing.
Sure, we'll do.
Cool. Well, so you have some pretty interesting stories, and would love to hear a few.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
That's okay.
Yeah, my whole life has been filled with mysterious happenings, so I'm excited to get into it.
Oh, awesome. We can't wait.
Yeah, so my mother was raised in a cult in Hastings.
Like, is that in Melbourne, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What kind of cult would that? Were they like a religious group or something like that?
Yes, it was a Christian cult.
Yeah, right.
Where they did Bible studies. And yeah,
How many people would you say were in that cult?
my mother was one of 14 children,
Mhm.
and my upa ran the cult, which is my grandpa.
So was it
and
like a family group?
It was.
Right.
Was. But yeah, it was just based around Bible study and you know, connection through God and whatnot. But he also used to get into black magic as well.
Yeah, right.
And he got into that after he came back from war.
Yeah, okay. Do you think it was something that maybe he picked up over there, like, or
definitely?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my Uma says that he came back pretty disturbed, apparently, and I suppose that could have been his way of looking for more.
Yeah, okay.
More to life.
Yeah, his way to kind of cope with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can imagine. I can only imagine how heavy it would be. Especially going to war overseas. I'm sure he was probably young when I'm sure he was probably young when he went as well.
Yeah.
So in this cult, was there any like strange practices or ceremonies that you know of?
Yeah, so my upa used to practice astral traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And
so what's
when
that?
he was, I can't explain what it is personally because I've never really done it before. But it's becoming conscious whilst dreaming. And you can control your dreams, and some people say they can fly all around the world.
That's cool.
And yeah, so
I remember, I was going to say, when I was younger, I used to, I had a few dreams where I could kind of control them because I used to always, I had the same reoccurring dreams that would actually like scare the shit out of me. One of them was I would always fall off Fountain Gate shops.
Classic.
And eventually I started being able to like fly out of it.
Did you have to tense really hard to fly? I remember that when I was younger.
Yeah. But it's definitely a strange feeling. And then I remember I'd realize, I'd be like, I'm dreaming right now. I could kind of do whatever I want. And like, yeah, I had another one that I'd always have I had like a hoodie with just like the big center pocket. And I'd always have my hands stuck in it. And like people would be chasing me and stuff. And like, I couldn't get my hands out. And also like on top of that, the sun would be so bright that I couldn't see. And like, it was just like the strangest shit. Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, I think I eventually.
I remember having flying dreams as a kid. Now that you say it, and I remember having to like tense really hard. It's like, and I'd have to like run off a hill to get momentum to fly.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to think. Like, I can't really remember how I went about it, but yeah, it was probably similar.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know too much about the cult because it's pretty hidden from me still, because like lots of traumatic stuff happened with that family as well. So I'm pretty disconnected.
Active group?
No, it's all split up now.
Yep.
To different different like chapters, or they're just not even doing it, you reckon?
No,
branch off
when my passed away, it kind of fell apart.
Yep.
So when did your mum leave the group?
When she was 15. Yeah, she had enough, and yeah, she got strong enough to leave.
Yeah, well, I can only imagine it must have been pretty hard, even like leaving your family behind, like, in your mum's case. But yeah, it would have taken a lot of courage, I guess, to get up and go and leave everyone behind.
Especially when it's your family. That's all you really know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the brainwash in this cult was so strong. So, she was told that she's going to go to hell and, she's evil and all of this. And
that's the thing with some of these cults that people join, that a lot of people from the outside just go, hey, how come you don't just leave? How come you just don't leave? Because one, a lot of these people invest, people that aren't born into it and then go to it because everybody just wants to belong. That's what it is essentially. And then like
Yeah.
they're in too deep to say that they were wrong. You know what I mean? Like I
For
think
real.
that's how like a lot of these suicidal cults and stuff do it, because it's like I'd rather do this and still be right in my mind than, because like people,
Mhm.
you could say, oh well, we won't judge or anything like that, but people will judge. Like people,
Yeah.
it's just human nature. But yeah,
Yeah.
good on it.
Yes.
That's especially hard for because we've had other guys that were in cults for pretty much their whole life, and then that's all you knew. And the exact same age too, about 15. That's all this guy knew. And then to adapt to
Yeah.
what we call normal society is such a leap. And mundane things like catching the bus and getting on a train, they're big challenges for some people. But yeah, good on her.
Yeah, like Billy was saying, when we did
Sure.
interview Ben Shenton, he was in the family cult. When he left,
Oh, wow.
he was, he didn't know the outside world, other than like looking through the fence. And so when he actually was rescued, like Billy was saying, like trying to get on a bus and stuff like that, like even on the train, like he didn't know that like you had to like press a button, or you didn't know like to open the door, or like he just stood there and it just took off on him, stuff like that.
Like it's gonna
Wow.
wait for him or stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like little stuff that you don't take into consideration that you learn as growing
Yeah,
up.
monkey see, monkey do, hey? If you're
Pardon?
only around monkey see, monkey do. If you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
get to
exactly
see it.
right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I also lived in like with a cult, but it wasn't as brainwashy, or it was more so a hippie cult.
Like a commune kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
it.
So how did
But,
how did you join that?
I went to a warehouse party, and that's where they lived. There's like 30 hippies living in this huge warehouse in Melbourne City. And I was like, I've been searching for this my whole life. I knew something like this existed in my backyard, but I just, had never really come into contact with that life before.
Yeah.
And I think I was 19. And it was absolutely awesome. But I remember leaving that and having to reintegrate into the normal way of doing things again. Like, and it was really intense. It was
how long were you there for?
I think 4 months, maybe. It was, they're into like polyamory, like dumpster diving. Really full on hippie lifestyle.
Free love in the 60s.
Yeah, just got a bit much for me.
Kind of sounds like the Manson cult.
Yeah. Well, fun fact, the guy who created that cult, his name is Sam Manson. He claims not to be connected to Charles Manson, but Sam Manson has 78 brothers and sisters, so
that's insane.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not sure about that one. I think he's keeping something from a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what do you think that? Do you think there was a relation, or do you think he maybe even just picked up that name because he maybe thought it was cool? Or
I mean, I don't really know. It's not my story to make an assumption.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But I would love to believe it's related to Charles Manson. That's so cool.
True. But I think like if you were to get people in like that, you wouldn't use that name by choice. Like if it's there, it's there. You go, all right, play on kind of thing. We'll just use it. But like with the stigma of it, because it's so similar to how they were living, besides the killing people. But everything else in that, is pretty similar.
Yeah.
And so did you have any strange experiences with that group?
I think it's part of Melbourne. It's part of the Melbourne Underground as well, which kind of freaked me out a bit. at these parties, they're like undercover police would be there.
Mm.
So yeah.
Do they just
there's
like
something a bit
stand out?
deeper going.
They're wearing like a
They
visor.
do. They were just wearing like their polo shirts, and
They're
they
like,
were
"What's up,
like,
cool
yeah.
guys?"
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Where you going? Our clothes. They got dress shoes on and shit.
Yeah. It's like,
You
dude,
guys
you're
know
a
where I
little
can score any
tipsy.
marijuana?
So
Yeah.
was any of
You
these
guys do weed here?
Yeah. Who's taking weed? So were any of these parties like, you ever seen Blade?
Sorry?
Have you ever seen the movie Blade?
No, I haven't.
Oh, go watch that.
Yeah, there's a really cool opening
Yeah.
rave scene.
Very rave scene in a what was it? It was in a butcher shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. If you haven't seen that, go see that. That's when Marvel
Okay,
movies were
I'll
good.
watch it today.
Yeah, Blade, Wesley Snipes, classic. Classic. But but yeah, like we were saying before, did you have any strange experiences in this group, or was it just all pretty out there?
No, it was just hippy dippy. You know what I mean? It wasn't
strange to some.
Strange to some, strange to many, actually. But yeah, like there was no ritual or anything. People had their own personal spiritual journeys going on, but nothing was really like manifested or.
With the polyamory, was that encouraged?
Yeah, like
or like, did you have to do it, or whatever you wanted?
It's whatever you wanted, but monogamy was definitely the denominator. It's like if you're in a monogamous relationship, you must be jealous, or it's not good to own somebody. Or I don't really think it's about that, but I think having a monogamous relationship is all about honoring like loyalty and respect and stuff. But
so they kind of
yeah,
made you feel like an outcast if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And what ended my stay at this place was, I came home from work and two strangers are having sex in my bed. And I'm like, this is enough. Like, I'm about to lose my mind. I need to leave.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So it was a pretty wacky place. Pretty cool, though.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like, I mean, it's, a lot of people in their 60s and stuff like that, when they were, looking for, groups and stuff like that. I guess like, like just say like the Manson cult and stuff like that, that kind of gave cults or groups like a bad rap. But I mean, everyone was kind of just searching for a place to kind of feel involved and, be free, I guess.
And I feel like if you've grown up with limitations, like if you've grown up on the spectrum and you haven't like been diagnosed, or like if you've got a sexuality that you haven't really identified with yet, or it's like festivals and communities are really cool places to discover those parts of yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that's cool. It sounds like a pretty unique experience, I would say.
Yeah, I didn't realize what I was doing until I kind of got out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about it too.
Wild.
So it seems fun and normal, and then maybe you step back and go, hey, maybe this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
It's
like when you only really realize when you're kind of looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I only started to notice when my family started to get a bit iffy with me. They're like, Bree, you are going off the rails. I'm like, maybe you're all living the incorrect way. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really started to twist my perception of society in general, really.
Yeah, that happened to me when I was a kid. I was an apprentice, and I would have been like 15, 16. And I'd always do the 6-pack challenge of drink a 6-pack before you get home. And then I would come home and Mum was like, this is not going to be a problem. And I'm pissed. I'm like, you're the fucking problem here, mate. You're the problem. But yeah, nah. They are just looking out for you in the end, majority of the time.
Yeah, bloody. Also, something I wanted to mention about my my upa and my uma. In that cult, I do believe that upa manifested some kind of I still haven't really figured it out actually, but something has run through the bloodline, because my mum, you could call her a psychic. I think she's psychic. I believe that I'm psychic. But yeah, I really feel like I mean, the doctors would say that it's probably schizophrenia, but I believe that it's just a deeper knowing of, I don't know.
Like understanding kind of what's going on around you or something.
Yeah, like a sixth sense, or I don't know. But this is where it gets into New World Order for me. I'm like, I feel like this, I don't actually believe this, but it's just a wacky thought of mine. I'm like, kind of thinking that the government might even been trying to distinguish this ability to tap into spirit. It's hard to explain.
Well, you reckon they're trying to harness it for themselves?
I suppose so. Like, because with our spirituality, we're very free people. You begin to understand that what we see is not all that there is. And people who think that freely would be very, very hard to control in the way that they would like, society to be run, because it's a very tightly oiled machine. But yeah.
In what way do you think that they're suppressing people's thoughts?
I think with the oppression of indigenous culture and bloody hell, sorry.
That's okay.
All good.
Just when I start to get on point. It's so frustrating. But yeah, through genocide, like repression of indigenous culture, because they've really done all that they can to push that down and get rid of it. And I also think through through GMO, through vaccinations, just through chemical alteration. Because in our DNA we have junk DNA, and that never used to be there. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
So it's parts of our DNA that lay dormant, and that's increasing as generations go on.
So you're trying to kind of like how we don't use our appendix anymore to eat grass, stuff like that. That's in our DNA link, you reckon? Yeah, that's it. I'll have to look into that.
Interesting.
And there's something called and there's a remedy to that. There's something. I actually don't. Never mind. Actually, but you can wake those junk parts of your DNA up. You can reactivate them through meditation and getting rid of the nasty chemicals that they put in your food. Basically, just living off grid and connecting back to Earth and your body. But yeah, it's really hard to do that these days as well. So it's like,
yeah. Well, with what you're saying, this is a good segue. You're talking about Aboriginals being oppressed. You told us you had an Aboriginal ceremony, a ritual kind of thing. Do you mind going in about that? Yeah, for sure. So it was at Confest. I was at Confest.
Is that like a rave visit?
It is. It's a festival in
For
Victoria. For convicts.
Yeah, or the shoes. Convicts in cons.
What do you? Oh, I see. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. Well, I went there, so must be.
Got your Chuck Taylors on you ready to
go. Yeah. So I ran into some Aboriginal fellas, and they offered a smoking, and that is where they burn gum leaves over you, and they recite something that they pick from their law, like their Aboriginal law. Yeah, so I laid down on this kangaroo skin on the ground, and they started smoking me. And I just remember kind of breathing really heavily, and then I blacked out. And I don't remember that part, obviously, but apparently I was like arching my back and screaming as loudly as I possibly could. And then I came back to consciousness. I came back awake. And there was like 2 people by my feet, 2 people, but yeah, just like holding each part of me. And there was an older woman pouring dirt on my head, reciting this. I don't know what she was saying, but it brought me back.
What do you mean pouring dirt on your head? Like a lot, or was it just like kind of
like just sprinkling, sprinkling dirt on my forehead?
Right.
Just ever so gently. Ever so gently.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Yeah, not throwing big
I wish
head.
that I could explain this story to you in a nutshell, but I don't have all the answers yet I don't have all the answers yet of what happened to me during that ceremony. But because that's the thing with indigenous knowledge, they don't just give it around freely. You have to earn that, and because it's really special.
How did you come across them? Like doing the ritual? Was it at the actual festival?
Yeah, they were smoking people, but not ceremonial. Like every smoking is a ceremony, but they just did it quickly, like in passing. You know, they'd walk around the festival grounds, be like, "Would you like to be smoked?" And someone would be like, "Yeah." And they'd just both stand up and they just blow a bit of smoke on their face, probably wish them well, and that was it. But this seemed to be a full, I don't know what, but I have a theory that the guy who smoked me, he was quite angry at me, and I think that may have risen the anger in me. And I've never met that anger before, because I have a lot of trauma from being a child. So I've kind of like repressed that for a long time. And I think part of that ceremony was it raised spirit, and spirit that I had, denied. It came, like integrated into my body, into my reality, like from subconscious to conscious, or I don't know, because it definitely changed my life. It's fucking
it's interesting.
It really confirmed to me that magic is indeed real. Because when I came out of the smoking, I had to bring myself out of the situation that I was in. Like I was just screaming and not breathing properly. It really felt like I was possessed. It was freaking scary. But yeah, when I came out of that, they brought me under a tent where they're all sleeping. That was their sacred space. And they looked after me for a couple of days because I was not in a good way after that.
So it had a very big effect on you.
It nearly killed me. I've spoken to nurses about it, and I explain the visions, and the phenomena links up to people that have had near-death experiences.
So like your brain releasing DMT and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like tunnel vision. I saw hell, what I think would be hell. I saw this place and I was going towards it, and I was just like, I do not want to go there. I'm not ready. I need to fight. And and I looked into the sun, and I drew in, like I breathed in energy from the sun, and that was the only thing that got me back to like a relatively conscious, normal manner. I could. But yeah. When they stopped smoking me, they brought me under the tent, and they put water on my forehead and on the back of my neck. And all of a sudden, it just felt like I was released. Like I just took this huge gasp of air, and I was like, "Thank you, thank you for bringing me back. What the fuck just happened?" And I had my legs crossed when I was saying this, and I, like, if you can imagine me just like putting my fists down to my knees, like, what the fuck was that? And as soon as my fist hit my knee, car alarms went off around me, like 2 car alarms.
Jesus.
Right as I like my hand bopped my knee, and I looked at Damo, the guy who smoked me. You can keep that name in there if you want. I looked at Damo, the guy who smoked me, and I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, welcome to the club, sister. And I was like, what are you on about? Like, you can't.
Wow.
But because I think why they shared that information with me was because I brought myself back, because they were all trying, but they couldn't bring me back. And it was me that, and that's, yeah. So I'm on a bit of like a healing pathway now, and like, it's really only you that can save yourself at the end of the day, no matter how much help you get, no matter what. Yeah. I'm kind of in limbo at the moment, like just trying to figure out what the fuck that experience was. And how I can learn from that.
Yeah. Would you do it again?
No, because it nearly killed me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you got to experience it. And you're, I guess,
I would not change it for the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that the hardest experiences of my life are definitely carving a pathway for me. If I honor those traumatic experiences and I try and understand them, it'll put me on a really fucking cool path. But it's also just finding that balance between, like the reality that we all know and the reality that only some of us know. Because I feel like I'm always trying to translate my soul to people. Like, my understanding is very different from the common narrative that people live by.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for having me on here, because it gives me a chance to kind of try to explain this.
No, it's cool. It's interesting.
No, it's very different.
Yeah.
So we've had a crack at this before, and this is way better formatted. But so when we were talking last time, you said this led into you having an experience. I don't know how you'd be the better one to put it in your own words, but you had an alien experience.
I did. That was just after I was smoked by the Aborigines. I was all over the shop. I was like,
as you can imagine,
I was just running all over the festival, not knowing really what was going on. And I decided to, it was so weird. I found these 2 random chicks. I was like, girls, can I just please lay down in your tent? Like, I really need somewhere to rest. I couldn't find my tent anywhere. They were sweet enough to let me in and let me chill there. So I laid down and I was just trying to like just rest for 1 second from my chattering mind. And then next minute I was on a fucking stainless steel table abducted by aliens.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, so I laid down in this tent, all normal, trying to get normal. And yeah, I woke up in this like vision of being abducted by aliens.
Wow. And do you think there was like a correlation between the smoking and that? Like, do you think, yeah, do you think that kind of like, I don't know, awoken that?
Open that third eye up.
I mean, I guess so. They're 2 pretty whack experiences, pretty close together.
Yeah.
So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember much about the event? Like, yeah. Sorry.
I remember it so vividly. I want to illustrate it one day.
I would love to say it.
I remember waking up on a steel table and there were 2 aliens behind me, grey aliens they were. The one on the left said to the one on the right, he's like, she's awake. Then the other alien said, it doesn't matter because she won't remember.
Ooh. Did these guys have accents or anything like that? Sorry. So
they audibly sounded like classic aliens. They're like, but I could hear them telepathically in English at the same time.
So it's just your inner voice you were hearing, or you didn't hear an accent or anything like that? Can't remember.
Oh, it didn't really sound like, I don't know, it was just a voice. It didn't really sound like my voice. It was just, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like a universal voice. It didn't sound like a little alien dude or anything. But
do you remember any like details about like what the craft or what they looked like at all?
No, I remember I only saw their arms.
Were they jacked?
They were like grey spindly. No, they did not lift. Yeah, just like really scrawny grey arms they had.
Kind of like Billy's.
I was going to say the same thing. He's just got them little stump arms from lifting himself onto chairs and stuff. It's so fucking tiny. Sorry, we don't mean to fight on this interview. So you're on the bench.
Yeah. Do you remember how many fingers the aliens had?
Yeah. No, I can't remember. They were holding something. I don't remember what they were holding. It was coat hanger.
For the TV, obviously, to get reception on the TV. Get your mind out of the gutters, guys.
Yeah, that was it with that.
You just woke up.
But yeah, they actually took. Yeah, it was very, very strange. Very, very strange. And when I got home from that festival, I looked this experience up, and the phenomena, like lots of people had experienced that before. And
like after the smoking, do you mean?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I want to try it.
Yeah, as soon as we get smoked.
Yeah, I'd love to get meet an alien. Cool.
And I hope you get to, because it just like shatters many illusions. That But when I was researching these experiences, I found this term called mystical psychosis, and it was coined by a psychologist called Deichmann in 1960. So mystical psychosis was this label given to people that, you know, had experienced alien abductions, or they see spirits, or like whatever. But they're like all this phenomena that people are describing, it's the same. And this is before the internet, so like you couldn't really just look up what a grey alien looked like and was able to explain it. You kind of had to experience this to, yeah. But
that's cool.
yeah,
so,
mystical
so do you think that
psychosis.
there might be like a relation between like maybe the spirituality of like the native people and then the like aliens or the unknown?
100%. 100%. I do feel that.
Cool.
I reckon there's an earthly realm that indigenous tap into. And then there could be like a galactic realm or something. I don't know. But all as I know is that indigenous do tap into the earthly realm. But yeah, I'm not really sure where aliens and stuff come from. That's pretty confusing to me still. But Elon Musk actually says that he can like go into these different realms, different dimensions, and contact beings.
Well, I'm gonna look into that. That's for sure.
Look that the fuck up. Super interesting. And he says there's 12 dimensions.
I mean, if anyone wants to know, it's the billionaire.
Yeah. Money opens up a lot of doors. Well, thank you so much.
It was awesome talking to you. You're a very open-minded person, and it was cool to hear your take on things.
Yeah. And
thank you. I wish I could get into it a bit more with better reception. But
I think we lucked out. I think we did all right. It wasn't too bad.
Well, if you ever have any wacky questions, if you ever see a ghost, give me a message.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, sweet. All right, well, thank you so much for doing this.
That was cool chatting with you.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Nah, awesome. Thank you so much too. That's
awesome.
Catch you
later.
Have a good one.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey.
What a trip. All right, guys.
That was cool. She she had some very unique stories, and we're open to anything, honestly. If you have like any strange experiences or anything like that, and you want a platform,
come here. So we got a few new followers. Where are they?
What have we got?
Up there.
Big O Dicko, Sheen Doggy, and Kelly, I believe.
Welcome to the compost bin. In time for everybody's favourite segment.
Shit.
We have another interview coming up with the heavyweight champ of the fucking chat. My friend, your friend, biggest fan, is going to tell us one of her craziest stories. Yes, Vondas. It is that type of...
Hot girl for Couch Cowards.
Thank you.
Yes, and you guys have guessed it.
You guessed it.
Fake news.
Play the intro. Roll the clip.
All right, guys.
You are fake news. You are fake news.
All right.
The first one of fake news today. We've got two. So up for grabs because of the cult talk. We have fucking get it up, Sims.
Yep.
Show them what they're going to win at home. Show them a copy of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Lot of feet in this. It's a good movie. Loved it. Not an hour. 3 hours just went like that. I love this movie so much. I remember Brad Pitt took his shirt off in it, and I said, "Fuck off." Like legit, Brad Pitt takes his shirt off in one point of this, and I'm just like, Fight Club. I won't ever tell, mate. Like I've said once before, looked like he was smuggling a bunch of hot cross buns there, mate. Ripped. Love that. But yes, we are going to do fake news. So, first in, best dressed, and then if they get it wrong, dump them. All right? Because I'm planning on dumping someone because today you aren't going to get it. Here's the number. Please ring up. Fake news. Let's do it. The phones are on.
Yes, the phone is on. The number's on the screen there. So
yeah,
guys,
she's on.
We're gonna do it twice. Everyone's asking one more time for the fake news.
Yeah, why not? Just nah, not yet.
Yeah,
not yet. Hey,
we're going to do it again.
Call up and
we got 2 giveaways tonight.
Call up because we got to play the intro as an outro. Well, I might just reverse it so it's in reverse. Yes, come on. We have some good articles
if
today.
you want to score yourself a copy of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that's for our first giveaway, guys. So it's a good one. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend.
It is so good.
And it kind of fits our little Manson theme.
It does. Thank you for Dole Dead End DVD. If you're in the chat, which haven't seen you poke up your fucking rude head all night. Yes, official sponsor of every time I nearly say the official sponsor of the UFC. Sponsor of the UFC. There's a big Blu-ray in the middle of the fucking octagon. UFC too. If any of you want to talk about UFC, fucking good weekend. Good weekend. Smith said he could take everybody that fought this weekend. I'm like, Smith. You
don't know me.
But yeah, we are trying to tee up the charity match of Smith versus Hasbull. Because they're so little.
I've said it before, but I would seriously, I'd grab him and just spin around
Zeke,
and then I'd take off like a helicopter.
Can you please, Zeke, if you're in the chat, please, can you draw a photo of Smith's boxing Hasbull? Classic. I love this guy, Hasbull. He's a legend. Me and Smith and all my other mates, we've been on him for a while. And I'm glad he's getting the fucking recognition that he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
love his little whistle.
Quentin Tarantino films. This one's one of my favorite that I've seen in the last... Like, Django and Hateful Eight, they were pretty good. But I feel like Hateful Eight's like the best is the first time you watch it. It's just like, with all the twists and turns that it takes, it's still good to watch again. But I think it loses a little tiny bit of sheen. And that's saying this guy's fucking constantly... He is like the fake news intro. It always just fucking gets people revved up. He's so good. But my favourite Quentin Tarantino film would have to be Inglourious Basterds. I love that film so much.
So good.
Jam.
Where's Back in Echo? I haven't heard anyone ask where the truck is yet.
He'll come.
I'm sure he'll pop in.
He'll come. He works. Oh, he might be working. Back in Echo, fan of the show. All right, anybody ring up. Come on.
Yes, you'll score yourself the marvelous Blu-ray version.
Why are you all scared to ring up? Come on.
What you got to lose? Yes. No, it's honestly, we think we're going to stump you with this one, so I understand if you're scared. But, here we go.
Thank you so much.
Wanga,
you're on the couch with the couch.
Wanga.
Yeah, what's up, Dad?
What is up?
Who do we got here? I think I know who this is.
You got your boy Scott.
Oh,
Hey,
Scotty boy!
Scotty.
Welcome.
Yeah,
So
dog.
Scott was a massive ambassador. All right, we got the Fall Guys are jamming up. He wanted this twice, All right, so this is a good DVD, Scotty. All right,
All right, hit me with it. What news you got?
All right, so here we go. So we're gonna call this other. Oh, the phones are going off their head now. All right. All right, we're going to go to the first bunch. All right, here we go. Do you want to read this one out?
Sure.
All right,
All right,
here we
guys.
go.
Fake news. Pick which one you think is fake.
Hit me.
A. Blind rage. A group of colorblind people in Utah protest against the pride flag. B. Rats off to you. Bomb-sniffing rat retires after award-winning career. And C.
All right.
Man coming through window says he was warning neighbor about prowler.
All right. So we got three options. We got blind rage, rats off to you, or the man coming through the window. What do we think, Scotty?
I'm probably the man coming through the window. It doesn't sound too ludicrous.
Doesn't sound too ludicrous. You reckon that's fake?
Nah.
You reckon that's fake?
Yeah, I reckon that's bullshit.
You reckon that's fake? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Oh!
Nope.
God damn.
Howard's got him.
Got me. You got me. All right.
There's
I'll try
always
again.
next giveaway.
Yes.
All right.
Finally.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, mate.
All right. So the other person, are we going to ring him back or?
I don't even know if we got fucking credit on that thing.
Yeah, we got $10, don't we?
I don't know.
So it's out of two. It's out of Rats Off Tier or Blind Rage. Which one's fake?
We finally got someone.
Oh, I can't believe it. Let's see the call history 2 minutes ago. Let's do that one.
Oh, there we go.
Private number. Here we go.
Whaaaaat.
How we going?
Wanga.
What's
How
up,
are we?
bro? Good, mate. How are you?
How you going?
Yeah, this is Ray Romano.
Hey, Bray Romano. What's
Ray
up?
Romano. All right. So now you've got two options. So man coming through window warning about night prowler. That was a real article. I can't believe
Okay,
it's real.
yeah.
So you
Believe it or not.
So you got two. So you got Blind Rage, which is a group of colorblind people in Utah protest against the pride flag, and Rats Off Tier, bomb sniffing rat retires after award-winning career. It's up to you, mate. Here's your
Yeah.
music.
This is hard, boys.
Yes.
All right, 50-50. So
Mhm.
Yeah, here we
I
go.
think
odds.
I think I'm gonna go with the Pride.
Is that your final answer? That's the one you think is fake?
Yeah, that's my final answer, boys.
That's your final answer?
Yep.
Yeah!
He's done it.
He's done it. He's
Congrats,
done it.
mate.
Good
Congrats.
work. Good work. You've just got yourself a copy of fucking.
Thank you.
Once upon a time in Hollywood. Coming your way, mate. We can draw on it for you if you
Draw a
want.
big foot on it. Big dirty foot.
Beautiful.
Fucking Quinn's always getting up on the screen. Once you know that he has a foot fetish, like I always, no, he doesn't. He fucking does. Every movie has feet in it. Like he's renowned for having fucking he has a boot shot in every video, in every movie. So it's like the camera's looking up at the people, looking down. So the boot shot was in Reservoir Dogs when they opened the boot. That's where it come from originally. It's in like Glorious Bastards when they're engraving swastikas in foreheads. They're looking up.
Yep.
They're looking up. But their feet's in all of them too. Fucking
That's hot.
wiggle your big toe. This one especially, like she's watching movies with no shoes on. Legendary. Eating popcorn.
We're on to you, Quinton.
Eat popcorn like a chimp. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Love your work, boys.
So
Love
much.
you, mate. Thank you.
All right, keep it
Billy
up, boys.
sounds like he has
I'll
a
catch
foot
you later.
fetish.
Oh,
Yes.
cheers, brother.
Thanks,
Peace.
man. All right.
Wanga.
All right. Well, we're gonna do one more interview. It's not gonna go as long, but
Let's just say,
we'll have another chance for you to fucking try to get a DVD.
yes,
with
yes.
Fake News.
So that was our self-proclaimed biggest fan that
Biggest
just
fan.
called up. But I don't know if it was the Couch Coward's biggest fan, which you would have seen her around in the chat. She's been on every single app. She is, yes, a good friend to us. And we, they're already calling for the fake news outro.
Oh,
All right, we're going to play it. But no, we'll get into the video straight after that, guys.
But guys, that was the first part of Fake News. Here we go.
You are fake news. You are fake news.
All right.
All right.
That was cool.
That's classic. The classic Fake News. On April Fool's Day, we will have that just on loop on Instagram. Hopefully this week too, if we get the fucking shirts, we got so many funny ideas for ads for the shirts and the beanies and all that fucking cool jazz.
Fondus, I can't believe the rat was real. I know that one.
Yeah,
dude. Some of them, we crack up when we.
Yeah, so he's from
look
Cambodia. Yeah, he retired. They gave him a little medal and everything. I'll send it through the Smith.
All right. Well, we'll get that up after this, but let's boot straight into the interview. You ready there, Billy?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, guys. Wanga.
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 Wanga! How we
Hello.
going? Let's give you the sound
Good,
effect.
how are you?
Good.
We're good.
Good.
We're good.
We just
Sorry, Billy's
sorry, I'm
occupied trying
I'm
to do
touching
something over there.
buttons. I'm touching buttons.
Come on.
What do I got? I fucked it
What
too.
about that?
Hey,
Hello.
we got a follower just for that. How you going? I don't know if anybody is. No, do you want to get DDoS? You don't want to release your face?
Oh no, you can release my face.
Yeah,
I don't
your
care.
face will be fine. Your face is beautiful. No, we're talking about your persona, though. Your worm persona.
Oh yeah, I'm the biggest fan.
Yeah.
Couchcowards' biggest fan is
I'm
here.
so sorry. I'm a little bit silly because I'm about to meet Carl and Grady. And I've
Oh,
literally drank like 2 bottles of wine.
oh, that's
all right.
fine.
I'm
Smith is
about-
half cut. He's
yeah.
been drinking since breakfast. Don't
I'm
know
about
why.
8 beers deep.
Guys,
But,
I'm getting nervous to talk to Dana. He's had 7 cans. What a freak. Anyway. So how you been?
Yeah. Good. How are you?
Yeah, we're good. We've just been watching UFC all day, shadow boxing. Smith's
Is
been
that
choked out
why
like 4
you're
times today.
is that why you're delaying the stream?
No, it's
no.
a mixed bag. So, I mean, interviews came through late. And then on top of that, my car broke down. So
Yeah.
it sucks. Me and Billy went to go get beers earlier. And I like tried to reverse out of my driveway. And my steering wheel is so stiff. I can't even move it. And there's like, it says check alternator and it's flashing and all sorts. So I'm kind of stressed. It's going to be a very expensive Uber from here to work. That's for sure.
Are you working tomorrow?
No, I go back on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So hopefully I can get it fixed tomorrow. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So what? So we have a story, do we?
I do have a story. So it happened a few years ago when I was quite little. And for context, my sister's name is Lucinda.
Lucinda.
So we like during my childhood, I reckon I would have been maybe 14 and my sister, no, actually I would have been younger. I would have been maybe 10 and my sister was maybe 13.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a family friend and they had a farm. And every weekend we'd go down to the farm. So my parents are from Geelong. So we lived in Geelong and we'd go every weekend. It was a really fond memory of my childhood because, you know, they had horses, cows. It was really fun. And nearly every weekend we'd go down. And, you know, it was mostly highway. It was mostly country road. And one day my sister said to me, oh, I had like a really scary dream. I had a dream that I got hit by a truck on the road that we go to our friend's farm. And she said, I could see my body. I could see all the blood on the road. And it was like I was looking at my body when it happened. And it was like really scary. And at the time I was really little. So I was like, oh, okay, like that's scary, but we all have fucked dreams, whatever. And then literally 2 days later, we found out that a girl called Lucinda got hit by a truck.
What?
At the same spot that my sister had that dream. and
Holy
died.
shit.
That's like everything. That's like a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
That's an
it
out of
was
body
like-
experience. That's crazy.
And like no word of a lie, my sister told me this before this even happened. So like obviously she told me this and then we found out this happened 2 days later. So we were like, oh, like that's
Yeah, what are the
Fuck.
odds? Like, that's insane.
yeah, exactly.
It's like not a common name either, I would say. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
That's gnarly.
And then like for the few weeks after that we would go down to my friend's farm, we could see, you know, like those green big road signs where it has like, you know, like town, blah, 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 56 kilometers away, whatever.
Yeah.
We could see like her blood splattered across that sign for like, you know, like, I don't know, it was a fair few. I don't know why they didn't clean it up, but
oh my God.
fucked. It was like really gross. And yeah, like we were really little at the time. Like I said, I might have even been smaller than 12 and my sister was 3 years older than me. And we were just like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then yeah, like my parents, they're really religious. So we had like a family friend that was quite religious and she said to my sister, you had that dream because when you had that dream, you were meant to pray for that girl. And because you didn't, that's why that happened. That's why she died.
They put the blame on her.
Yeah. And our family, I just have to say, like, when I say family friend, I do use that quite loosely because they were quite fucked. And also they were on the news for like, because he used to, he was a dentist. So he used to get his patients in and say, oh, you're going to go to hell because you haven't repented and stuff like that. So they were like quite
Stay
out
in your
there.
lane, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick a profession. Are you a priest or a dentist?
Yeah, don't lay this shit on me when you got your fingers
I'm
in
pretty
your
sure
gob, mate.
he lost his dentist license because like he was
Wonder
so
why.
fucked. And he got fined as well. And anyway, they said that to my sister, and they said, we had a friend that happened to my friend. Like they had a dream that she saw a plane crash, and because she didn't pray for that plane, it happened and they all died. So, yeah.
Holy shit, that's some Final Destination shit, like dreaming that up there.
I barely get back to text, mate. Fuck.
But like, I don't know, it was really fucked. Like, honestly, I don't know what to think about it. I was talking to my sister before about it, and she was like, sometimes I think about it, but I don't know, a lot of weird shit happened to her when she was little. Like my parents' house, she used to always say that it was haunted, and she stayed in the upstairs bit of it, and she used to always say that she saw ghosts and she heard them. She heard the dishes, like the dishes being done, and she heard the plastic bags getting pulled out because we had like a little plastic bag
I know
thing.
the one you're talking about. Yeah.
And she said she used to like hear that, and I don't know, she used to be really fucking weird. So it doesn't surprise me, but I just don't know what to make of it, to be honest. But yeah, that's my story.
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe she's got
wild.
like a gift. Maybe she's like that Death Note person.
Yeah.
The opposite, I guess.
You would have watched Death Note, you and your mate. Grady?
Yeah, Grady has. I haven't really watched it.
Yeah, I don't really know much of it either. I just know I watched the movie.
He writes.
I'm a phony.
Yeah, people unsubbing right now. Oh God, thanks for that. I've got a quick story kind of like that. With Bet the Road. I'll share it with you because you're the biggest fan. So when I was I'm pretty sure I haven't said this on the podcast. When I was a younger man, like 15, something like that. I'm gonna preface this. I was coming back from a mate's house that we, 420'd it up. 420'd it up. So I'm walking home and I live on this road that is very long. I nearly said where it's at, but crazy worms, they'll track you down. Anyway, I was walking down and I see this light blue thing hover in the middle of the road, like a house past my house, and then hover back. And I'm like, fuck, there's no way I can walk past that. I can't walk around it. It's a straight road straight to my house. If I was to detour, I'd just be doing a blocky to come up closer to it. So I'm like, fuck it, man up, walk towards it. So I walk towards it. Nothing happens. I go home, go to sleep. I think it was like Wednesday night. I remember. So I was pretty young because I was in a bunk bed. Now I got a double bunk bed because of the Patreon money. No, I don't. But I was sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck could that be? And then I remembered like that. So where my bus stop was where I was standing to go to school. A girl that used to be our neighbor, I nearly said their name. She had an asthma attack at my bus stop. This is before I even went. Had an asthma attack and ran home to get a ventilator, and she passed away in her driveway. My mum seen it. She said she went light blue in the face. So I don't know if that's a connection or anything like that. But
what, you saw like the light blue?
No, she was like light blue when she suffocated and passed away in her driveway.
Yeah.
So I seen something light blue hover in the middle of the road, then hover back around that area. I was at my bus stop.
Yeah, that's creepy.
It is creepy,
cool.
but I was 420, so but I did come to the conclusion 4 days later once I
and 20 hours later.
Yeah, 4 days, 20 hours later.
It's fucking weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. We just got shocked because my sister literally told me, like, I remember this very vividly. Like, she told me I have this really scary dream, and she told me exactly where it happened, which was right near that sign. And when we walked, when we drove past that sign and we saw the blood, well, it was right next to the cross where she got hit. So we kind of assumed it was her blood. I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
And she was like, I like, this is where I got hit. But in my dream, this is where I got hit. And I saw myself get hit by the truck right here, and I died. And I could literally see my body on the ground, and all this blood was coming out from my head and stuff. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
It is weird. That's cool.
Yeah, it's gnarly. That's a cool story though.
Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
It's
biggest
yeah.
fan.
Thank you.
No, it's
Thank you.
been great. We love having you in the chat. We love having you just even
Yeah.
you know,
Being the biggest
around
fan
us,
and whatnot, and you've
Thank
held up
you,
to your
thank
thing.
you.
We've
And
seen
thank
also
you.
we've seen you. We've seen you change your profile photo on your account.
Oh, I'm so
Number one
glad you
certified.
saw that.
Yeah, it is 100% certified. We will
I'm
vouch
so
that,
glad. I
number one.
literally edited that on Facebook Messenger. Took me 2
So good.
seconds. Added those little kissy emojis. I love it.
Yeah, it was so good.
But
'cause
yeah, I just want to say, for the record, I'm the biggest fan, not Vonda's live. So
yeah, come at him. Come at
Let's
him.
go.
Title. She owns the title. We're getting the belt made up.
yes, thank
We
you.
get-
I'm trying to get my friend on the podcast who swears he saw a UFO. So
Yeah,
Ooh.
please.
Yes, that'd
And
be
that's
cool.
with anybody too. We'll talk to anybody about anything spooky. Stalkers. Doesn't have to be about ghosts. A lot of people just think we talk about ghosts. We talk about everything. Stalkers. Weird texts you
Yeah.
got. That was really cool. We got a text message one with people sending voice because I know girls, mainly girls, would be getting creepy voicemails, stuff like that, anything like that. We're here if you want to tell the story. We're not going to force you to.
yeah,
but
well, I got arrested for prank calling, so maybe
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
did say
Yes.
that. You did say
Yeah.
that.
Do you mind getting
Mate,
into
that's
that?
a bit of a spooky story, isn't it?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Do you want me
What'd
to
you do?
tell it now,
Yeah,
or should I
please.
wait?
Because we're going to do prank calls. I think we're going to do.
All right.
Well, actually, no. Let's hear your warning first before we do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was 18 at the time, and I was with my friend who was a bit older, and we were at the snow. And my friend was like, we were a bit bored. It was late at night. My friend was like, oh, let's prank call someone I work with. Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, right. I didn't know this person. So I called off my phone, prank called them, literally called them maybe like, I reckon 10 times. Did not say a word.
Just
Called
sat
them,
there in
hung up.
silence.
Yes, literally called them hung up. Like, that's how fucking stupid we were. Yeah. 8 months later, my parents get a knock on the door from 2 cops saying like, oh, like, is your, because my phone at the time was in my mum's name. So they were like, is Molly here? It was my mum. And then they were like, oh no, but like my daughter uses that phone, whatever. So I was at work at the time, came home, and they were like, oh, you need to call like these cops. They were here looking for you. I was like, what the fuck is this? But okay. I called them back and they were like, oh, like we've had, someone called us. We tracked your phone down. You've been prank calling. I was like, okay, sure. They literally told me to come to the station. They put me under arrest. They took my mugshot. They took my fucking mugshot. And then they were like, all right, we're going to do the interview now. And I was like, sorry, what? And they're like, yeah, you're being charged with using a carriage to harass. And I was like, and they're like, you're going to have to tell this in court. And I was like, sorry, like, no. And then I threw my friend under the bus because I was like, I'm not going down by myself. I was like,
You need a Sally.
I was like, there was actually someone else involved. So they got in touch with them. And then, I went to court for it. And I got
shit.
I got
8 months later too.
Yeah, it's like
it
a
was
baby.
8 months later. But
Yeah, they would have had all these
reckon-
guys investigating. Like, oh, that stuff's stolen. And I got bashed and I didn't even hear back from him. But someone making 10 prank calls one time.
That was fucked. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
fucked. And this is what makes me think, like, they are so, like, this person who I prank called, they were like they come from a very wealthy family, and I reckon they had connections in the police station. So
Yeah, surely to try.
They hired a private eye to
because
come in.
I have wanted so many times for this to happen to me and go into the police station and say, someone's been prank calling me. They would literally tell me to get fucked.
Yeah,
like,
they
they
would
would be
too,
like,
yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah, but it's not like, yeah,
And it was one night.
yeah, and it's not like you said, I'm gonna kill you. No, you just said
I
nothing.
know. Yes, literally. I still have my interview on CD, and I'm like, I'm saving that for a rainy day. I'm never listening to that.
We'll listen to it
And
live on
I-
stream.
yeah.
How's that sound?
No, it's fine.
That's not, yeah, that's crook as. That is
Yeah.
actually-
So did you get a fine? Did you say?
I got fined. So I went to court and they were like, look, you probably shouldn't be here. Like it's a bit, it's a bit stupid. But, and then I had to write an apology note to them and I was like, hey, I'm very
Send
sorry.
you a
I
text.
didn't mean to prank call you. And I got fined. And I went to the police station because I was like, hey, can I have my mugshot? Because I'm not getting arrested and not like ever seeing my mugshot. And they were like, no, you need to contact Freedom of Information to get that. So I'm like, I still need to do that. That was a few years ago and I haven't done it yet.
Well, you could be Facebook.
I got a little dirty mugshot one time. I want to get that too.
How
much was the flight?
It was like, I think it was like $260. So it wasn't awful. But I used
still,
my
that's pretty rough. I mean,
I
I
used
accidentally
my
went.
divergent on that because you get like one divergent for a minor crime and it means you don't have a criminal record, but you only get to use it once. And I fucking used it on prank calls.
Oh, what? Yeah, but there wasn't even good prank calls. Yeah, no, we're gonna. I know. We're probably gonna do it in your honor, and if we get pulled up,
we'll be like, oh, we'll send it to
this is a protest.
Your address. Yeah, we'll ask Grady what your address is.
They won't get you as long as they don't have connections. They won't get you.
We're gonna register our next SIM card in your name, so we'll see what happens.
Please don't. I do not want to use my current job. Do not do that.
Called Dana Dial Up. Listen to that.
No,
Dana, thank you so much. These are cool stories. Thank you so much.
That was great.
Thanks for holding out on us. You've made us struggle.
Okay.
This will be like the 13th. This will be the 13th episode. You had that fucking gem under your hat.
I'm sorry. I've got a few more. I'll save them for a rainy day.
Yeah. And also, thank you for getting your cousin to shout us out on her stream.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Legendary.
What is it? Shout out to Tea with Gigi.
Tea with Gigi, yeah.
I didn't even get her to shout you out. I joined like her stream a few weeks ago, and I was like, and she kept calling me Couch because I kept commenting on Couch, and she was like, hello, Couch. Like, how are you? And I was like, oh, it's Dana, your cousin. She kept calling me Couch, and then I was like, oh, I only use Twitch for like my friends who have a stream like Couch Cowards, and she was like, oh, awesome. And then I was like, yeah, they do spooky streams, and she was like, oh, like true crime and stuff. I love that shit. And I was like, yeah.
That's cool.
But that was really sweet, yeah. Because
shout out to both of you.
Shout out to all you. Get follow on all the socials. Yeah. If you want to go up against Dana for #1 fan, good luck.
Don't even try. Don't even try.
Yeah, I spent
one whole fucking day. Painting acrylic to 2 a.m. in the fucking morning on a canvas. So anyone who wants to come for #1 fan,
come at him. Come at it.
I did that, and I just want to say the background is a different shade of grey because I couldn't quite like mix the same shade of grey. So I just want to say that was an accident.
No, it looks great. It looks great.
Thank you so much.
Your own style. We love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Dana,
and I want that 15% merch.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. We got a little. All right, let's end it there. And we'll show you something. We'll show Cheeky how the sausage gets made. All right. Thank you,
guys.
Thank you, Dana. Wanga.
Thank
you.
3, 2, 1. Use our real voice. How you going?
How you going, brother?
How you going, brother?
Hey,
We're back. We're back. What a story. What a story.
So cool. And yeah, she did hold out for a little while, but she came through. And Tea with GG, shout out to you. Thanks for rating us that night.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Got some love. Thank you so much. All right, well, you know what time it is.
Yes, it's that time again, guys.
All right, let's see if we can get 2 points on the board for the fucking good guys.
Yeah.
Us being the good guys.
Fake news round 2, baby.
Let's do it.
You are fake news.
The hammer.
Get rid of him.
Roll the dice, baby.
You are fake news.
Fuck off, Sky News. This is shit.
Oh, shit. We did it again.
Once again, on top.
All right.
So, let's go.
Who wants to win?
Ooh, hide on his face. Suspiria. Horror movie about dancing.
And oh man, the colors, like the set, just the neon colors, it's dope. I don't know if you can make that out. Nope.
Yeah, no,
kinda.
It's wild.
It's Good flick.
The
You
remake.
guys will love it.
The remake, that guy that squints all the time like this, Tom York. Tom York, mate.
Oh, yeah, he did too.
That's my impersonation of Tom York. Hey. Anyway.
Numbers on the screen now, guys.
Numbers
so
on the screen.
who wants to win this?
Who wants to win this? And
But we're confident you're not going to get it first shot this time.
These are really good ones. We went real hard in the paint on this one.
But yes.
Yeah, GG, call. Give us a call. Come on. Let's see
if you want to win.
If you want to have a shot at the title and try to win this DVD. The +61, I don't know what that means. What's that mean?
It's just so like international callers, like, or people from other states and stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
Can call. But it's just 0475 230 150. But
Look
there
at
we
that.
go. Straight away.
Here we go. One guy, you're on the couch.
One guy.
Wango.
Hey. What's up, dog?
It's your boy Kanye.
Oh, Kanye.
How'd you like your video?
Yeah, it's sick, man.
Oh, can't wait to see it.
Shout out to, have you started an Instagram yet?
Yeah, have you put it on Insta yet?
No.
Okay. Well, when he does, we'll share it. We did a little
We know-
commission for him last night, and
Oh,
we're a couple of fucking Picassos.
artiste.
So Billy made the vid, I made the track, and it is
It
spooky.
was like the fusion dance of.
Spooky.
It was
Hell
so
yeah.
good. But
All right, mate. How confident are you?
I'm not that confident, to be honest.
Well,
give it a
you got
crack.
you got a
These
1 in
are-
3 chance.
these are some good ones. Give them a highlights. I don't read the old ones out. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
All right, you going to do it or do you want me to do it?
If you want to do it, go ahead.
All right. So this is in Maryland. Man broke into home to lick the remote. That's all he wanted
Yeah.
to do.
Man broke into a home to lick remote control. That is A.
New Hampshire. Man loses life savings at carnival, wins banana with dreadlocks though. And the next one, that's such a good one. Next one, round of applause. A Winnipeg amputee shows off the complicated process of the sound of one hand clapping.
Oof.
So-
So A, Maryland. Man broke into home to lick remote control. B, New Hampshire, whatever. Man loses his life savings at a carnival, but he wins banana with dreadlocks. And C, round of applause. A Winnipeg amputee shows off complicated process of the sound of one hand clapping. So
All right, now you can use all the thinking time you've got. Talk us through your process. Let's see what we got to do.
I really don't know. They all sound pretty worked up. But
Yeah.
I'll go with C.
C,
Yeah, lock it in, Eddie.
locking it in
C.
C.
Is lock it in C?
Yeah.
100%. That's your first choice.
So you don't think a man
100%.
lost his life savings with a banana with dreadlocks? He broke it into a home. licking
No,
control?
I believe that one.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, guess what? You
you
won.
win,
Fucking
baby.
got it. I can't believe it.
Damn it, we thought we were going to get you with the banana with dreadlocks.
Dude, the photo is so funny. Big rusted.
There we go.
Yeah, I know. Two for sure. Yeah, no.
We're going to, we'll have to get the articles up because they
dude.
just sound unbelievable.
They're
But
so good.
yeah.
They're so good. But yes, they are true. A man broke into a house to lick the TV remote. That is true. That's a true article. And a man did lose his life savings at a carnival, but he did win a banana with. Have you seen their bananas?
They're so cool.
They're so funny.
I'd be happy.
Yeah. I don't know about his wife, but I know he was pretty happy.
Yeah, well, it's got something to cuddle up with. It was a big banana.
God, he must have been pretty shit to lose lose the house on that. What was it? I wonder, like a basketball one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably the clowns.
No, well, congrats, mate.
Probably got a fuckload of
Thanks,
steam.
You have won, baby. So we will hook you up with that when we speak to you next, when we see you next. And if you want any
Sick.
little drawings on there, maybe I can draw Billy in his little ballet attire.
Is that me goal?
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
cheers.
Ooh.
All right, mate. Well, we will speak to you soon. Shout out to Kanye on Instagram. It won't be there yet, but this week sometime we'll shout it out next week.
Yeah, get on it, boys.
Yeah.
Legendary. Thank you so much.
Wonder.
Wonder.
Peace. All right, I guess you guys are
All right.
Getting to see it one more time.
So yeah, here we go.
You are fake news.
Is that
Hey.
You are fake news.
Get up and dance, he reckons.
It's so good.
Guys.
So good.
Danced out.
Yeah. Oh, mate. That's 4 dancers. That's 4 dancers. We ain't got cardio. We're not fucking Nick Diaz.
Oh, that's man.
Smoking that loud.
is
Good on
that
him.
Nicole?
Oh,
Thank you. We're
fondness.
trying to get the train. Yeah,
Back
because
off, big fan.
if you think that the fucking fake news intro, Smiz organised some sound bites for when the train pulls in, and fuck me, they're funny. Oh,
Hello, cat.
oh, he's
Oh,
here.
wait,
He's here.
Doel donated $1.23. Hello, couch. When is you can get my element sticker, Jesse? I am need heads up on the next Nike Dunk shoe drop so I can resell. PPOO poo.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
made it. He made it.
He made it. Glad to see him in the chat. He's just skulking around. Thanks for giving us our pay, by the way. $1.32 to split between 2. Go down to the local milk bar, mate.
By the way, that is our sponsor that just donated. deadanddvd.com for all. Go to there if you want any spooky movie. Hit him up even, like if there's something that he doesn't have in the store and he might be able to order it in for you. But man, I couldn't tell you how many bangers that I've got off there.
Oh, mate. What was the last one you were watching in your room the other day?
It's called Sex World, and I wasn't too sure what it was going to be like. It looks like kind of like Austin Powers Fembots or something, but about 5 minutes in, there's just zoomed in penetration shots, and it's all real. So I didn't realize that I bought basically a porno. It was good though.
Watched it start to finish.
I did.
Good story, he said. He
Burned a few layers off too.
That's what he said. He goes, it's a good story. I like it. That's the thing with porn these days. There's no stories anymore. How good were they?
It was cool. It was like
All right.
70s or something.
We've got a bit of time to chat. What was your first porn you ever watched, Smiz? Do you remember the title of it, or was it just like...
No.
what was the first one you were in?
Big Hunks Anonymous. Something. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
what did we get? What's that?
Sheen Doggy is gifting 2 tier 1 subs. Oh, dude.
Oh, thank
Kanye
you.
West and Spooky Bish. Hell yeah, what a cool name.
Ooh,
Dude.
Spooky Bish.
No, thank you. Sheen Dog. You ledge.
Yeah, my first one was called Heidi's Heroes, and it was a parody of
Hogan's Heroes, is it?
yeah, Hogan's Heroes, and like the first scene was like this dude, and he was about to get it on with these chicks, and no shit, got the paintbrush and just drew a little Hitler stash, like he's like that.
Of course.
And it shaped my sexual preferences from that day.
Now he's in love with Germans.
Yeah,
Men.
and yes, he was hung.
Oh, Daisy Pirates. That's a classic.
Yeah, Pirates was good. Yeah, that was good.
What have we turned into, huh?
Yeah, porn reviews. Play the intro. We'll just talk it before. We're gonna make some other segments because you all just want an intro, and we're gonna have the phone up just in case you want to call.
Yeah.
This is a wind down. Let's have a chat about something spooky.
Yeah. Or you could tell us your first movie.
Yeah, your first porn. Let's hear that. Get it in the chats too. Dead end porn reviews. Oh, dude, you don't want to hear that. I'll go for fucking longer than the movie. I like the shading of the balls.
Oh yeah, what did you send me before?
Oh yes. Have a look at this. This is for the previous fake news.
So
So
have
this
you
is-
teased any of the? Yes, we showed the design off earlier tonight, and no, we're stoked. We
Sorry
can't
to
wait
pull
for
you
the
away
match.
from your Dungeons and Dragons game, bud.
All right, here we go.
So this is This is the bomb diffusing rat.
What is it? Magawa helped clear landmines from 225,000 square meters of land during his 5-year career. Damn, that little medal is cute.
Cute as fuck.
That is awesome.
Look at him. But yeah, good on him. Good on him. You know, rats off to him. We made that in. We made that in.
Vondus, God bless you, Remy.
Yeah.
Take your fucking hats off for him, Jam Jam. I wish I got up the... Maybe I could try and find, if you want to chat for a sec, I'll try and find the articles from today.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me just I'll send this one through. But this is a classic. I'll send it over to you, Bilbo.
Why are you sending it to me?
Just so I can get it up on the stream.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, here's the carnival article.
The carnival article. Let's have a look at this.
It sounds so fake, honestly. When we were like looking at it, we were like, "What the fuck is this?" This is definitely going to stump you, but no,
Nah,
too smart for
too
us.
smart. Got big brains.
Okay, here we go. Man loses life savings at a carnival, wins stuffed banana with dreadlocks. He emptied his bank account and all he has is this Rasta banana. Henry Gibbon, 30, has filed a police report after he says he lost over $2,600.
That's your life savings? Fuck me.
Jam. That guy was on Tosh.0. Oh, no way.
Was he?
Life savings, $2,000. Got more than me, but...
Yeah, and let's change that. Everybody, start putting in the Patreon. Start giving us some more gifts. And what was the other one?
The
remote. No, just
the remote one. You can just imagine.
Just imagine it.
Gave it a little licky,
like a lizard.
licky boom boom.
Yeah, fuck. This week I'm going to go see. I think Smith is going to go see it sometime this week too. I'm going to go see Conjuring 3 with some of the guys in the chat. Best believe there will be another video.
Yeah.
Of my review. What I think, couple edits. I'll send it over to fucking Steven Stilsbergs and he'll edit that together. What else we got? We got these. Once these shirts come out, Brussels sprout. It's going to be the funniest ad you've ever seen of us. What's this say? All right, boys, very different.
Yeah, it's all right, boys. Very different feel to the film. Vondus, Sheldor, Smith is a little bit scared, maybe. Ding, ding, ding. Vondus, seen it last night. Oh, true.
What do you think, Vondus? Just say good or bad?
What would you give it out of 10? How about that? Has anyone else seen it?
Yeah, has anybody else seen it?
Scott Moss, Nicky Boom Boom. Kanye, 7 out of 10. That's good.
That's pretty good.
Kanye, you need a banana with dreadlocks for the backdrop.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get
Not
it.
going to spend fucking $2,600 on it, but I'm sure we could probably just buy one for like $20. I don't know what that guy was thinking.
He's got that. Maybe look up, see if we can get the Tosh.0 episode. On
Vondus, 7 worms. Oh, Sheldon. Yeah.
7 worms.
Sheldon. Yeah, how many dreadlock bananas out of 10, Dylan? Quiet Place 2 is cool. Saw it yesterday.
Yeah, I'm thinking to go and see that as well. That's a good movie.
I haven't even watched the first one.
It's good. I watched it on a plane.
Where are you going?
To the land of the free, mate. America.
No.
Zimbabwe.
What's the...
Tosh.0.
Banana. I don't even know what I write in. Banana dreadlock.
Rasta banana.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, well, hopefully.
There he is.
It looks like a terrible version, but...
this is good. It's the actual news report.
12 minutes now after 8 o'clock, and a New Hampshire man says his trip to the carnival was a horror show where he ended up losing his entire life savings.
He claims he was conned at a carnival game. Michael Rosenfield spoke with him.
Henry Gribholm says he lost his life savings, $2,600, on a carnival game like this one. And all he has to show for it is this stuffed banana with dreadlocks.
You're expecting to win a few things and, let the kids have a good time. It just didn't turn out that way.
Gribham says he attended a Manchester carnival run by Fiesta Shows and wanted to win an Xbox Connect at a game called Tubs of Fun, where contestants toss balls into a tub. When he practiced, he says it was easy, but something changed when he started playing for the prize, and the balls kept popping out.
It's not possible that it wasn't rigged.
Gribham says he kept
What does he
trying to win
think?
back his money by going double or nothing. He dropped $300 in just a few minutes, then says he went home to get $2,300 more and soon lost all that as well.
I know it's a difficult game. I mean, I've tried it myself. I've done it once, missed probably 20 times.
Fiesta Show says the game is run by an independent contractor who worked for Fiesta for years. It's interviewing the contractor to see what happened. Are there any scams at all with any of the games?
Not that I'm aware of. We've had a lot of these game operators with us for years.
The traveling carnival is now setting up here in Derry, New Hampshire, but you will not see Tubs of Fun. Fiesta says the independent contractor that runs the game is not allowed to set up while an investigation is taking place.
Because you get caught up in the whole double or nothing. I've got to win my money back.
Henry says he went back the next day to complain, and the man running the game gave him back $600. Henry split with the banana and the cash and filed a report with Manchester PD.
For once in my life, I happen to become that sucker.
Once in his life.
Where's he going with that banana?
I don't know, just walking the streets with what was that, a baby stroller and a banana?
Yeah, and a baby. There's a baby and a baby in there.
You know, it just doesn't seem very responsible to keep spending and spending and spending when you have a child and that's all the money you have in your savings.
It sounded like he wanted to prove a point, and as he said, he got caught up in it.
I think he did prove a point.
Probably, yeah, but you can lose all your money at a carnival.
Eventually he split, though, with the banana in hand. All right, coming up next on Good Day Maine.
Oh my god. What a dingbat.
That's so funny. And for fucking Xbox Connect, they're worth like $80 over there. Oh, fuck, it's going sick. Yeah, they're worth like $80. They're not even worth that much.
There were some pretty good comments too.
Yeah, let's have a look at the comments.
Where is it? Gambling addiction from Deceased Raccoon. And Vonda says he was scammed. Jam, throw that fucking baby out of the pram and put the banana in there. Daisy, those games are rigged, so he kind of was scammed. Yeah, but everyone knows that they're rigged. Like,
yeah, just buy the Xbox Connect. He said he put 30 or something bucks into it. Yeah, I'll just buy the Connect.
You know, one time I used to live next to a milk bar, and one time me and one of my mates, we went out the front and we found $50 just blowing in the wind like tumbleweed. Picked it up and we're like, oh, we could get so many lollies with this, or we could go to the Cranbourne shops. And there was like one of those Tetris ones, like how they stop and then like, yeah. And we got all the way to like, we spent $48. We're like, all right, this is going to be it. No, we lost the whole 50 and we didn't get our fucking PSP or whatever the hell I was trying to win.
That's so good. My little brother won one of them, you know that?
Did he?
He won a 3DS. Yeah, Ben.
Fuck yeah.
Juicy Boy Citrus, get onto him. So, how's that 3DS going, babe?
Vondus, I played this game at the FG Carnival and it was $25 for 3 balls. Fucking hell.
What?
No wonder he fucking. What could you even win? And he's like, he said, I got a sticky hand.
Is that why you're saying it's rigged, Vondus? Just because you can't do it? Or?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, dude, that is legendary.
All right, here we go. Dylan, I don't believe this is the first time the guy fell for a scam. Actually, he said something funny before that I forgot to read out. He said, I wonder how many bouncy balls he won before he got the banana.
I'm glad, because he's just like double or nothing. Like they're going to give you his money back. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look what we just got sent.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
I know what I'm doing for Halloween. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking good.
Look at the dreads. Those little stoned eyes.
Oh, dude.
That's cool.
What a world we live in.
$42. Fucking bargain. Hey.
How you doing, fellas?
What's that? Ooh. Thank you so much for the follow. I don't want to try and butcher your name there by...
Asmath Turt.
Asma the Turt?
Asma the Turt. Thank you so much for joining us.
Couch Coward's biggest fan. Cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Yeah, Justin Bieber.
Sheldon Bazinga. I spent all of my birthday money when I was like 10 at Time Zone in Dandenong to try and win a mini pool table. It was so shit.
They got them at the retail shop. That's fucked.
Disease Raccoon. And you won't believe what happened to him next. He turned himself into a Rasta banana.
Say a robber comes
into the store and steals a TV. A blonde runs after him and says, "Wait, you forgot the remote." Nice little joke in the chat.
That's it. Get him in there. My dad has a story that he went to the Melbourne show and he was looking after this man that's he's handicapped, and he ran off and he went to the clowns. And he had like $50, which was like a massive amount of money back then. And then he just kept feeding it and feeding it. My dad called him and goes, "What are you doing?" And this carny guy was just like, "Let him play, mate. Just let him play." Did not care. Different breed. If you've got any carnies in the thing, give us a call. Give us a call if you're a carnival worker.
Oh, Bondus. How did he run?
How did he run? They're strong and they're fast.
Like a damn leopard.
But yes. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to a Monday as well.
For a Monday.
Shout out to everyone that's followed, anyone that's subbed or even gifted subs. Sheen Doggy,
pulled in.
Shout out to you.
So much. Helps us pay for Smith's car.
Yeah. Or merch.
No, it's actually just all going to merch.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you buy all these shirts, guess what? Because we want to do hoodies. And hoodies are so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So expensive to get a decent amount. And also with the shirts, I don't know if we said it before, but the guys that we ordered through, they didn't have small or medium for a while. So if we get it all back in, so we've got what, large? No, yeah, large,
extra large, and double XL.
Double XL.
Smaller mediums aren't available for another 8 weeks. So we'll see how this drop goes. We're definitely going to be doing more.
Oh.
Hey, Maddie, I believe.
Maxie.
Yeah. Well, shout out to you.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, it's very expensive to get the hood. So once we sell through this stuff, then we're going to do that. We're going to get embroidered as well. So it's going to be dope.
Wow, here we go.
I'm trying not to read it so I can hear them.
JamJam411 donated $1 Australian. What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? You can't hear an enzyme.
That's good. That's good. If you just want to pay $1 to tell us you kill jokes, that's fine. That's pretty good. But yeah, that's what we're working on because we really want to get these hoodies. So, quicker we get the shirts, quicker we get the hoodies because it's fucking so expensive. We're going to get embroidered.
Yeah,
How sick would that be? How sick would that be?
Couch Cowards, shout out Wally Mans, hell yeah. Asthma the Turt, I believe that's how you say it. Still isolated in my home. I'm getting insane. I feel that. We only just got out of lockdown ourselves, but it's still very strict. Like, have to wear masks everywhere and stuff like that.
When are them beanies coming? They're coming hopefully in the same time. We ordered them the same day.
Yeah.
Sent out the design, went through all the processes, changed it. Oh,
hey, Jesus Christ.
0000000. Thank you for coming by.
God bless.
God bless.
Sheldon Bazinga, CC, Couch Cowards t-shirt idea. This helped pay for Smith's car.
So we're actually, you do say something like that, but we are in the midst of creating for the level 3 tier. I don't expect to do it, but it's like, we're going to have a thing. It's like, I sub for level 3 tier and all I got was this stupid fucking emote.
Yeah. We're going to do something like that.
Yeah, we're going to do something like that. So that is up there. That's up for grabs. I'm pretty sure you can program it that way, can't you?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll go to Pirate Bay and get it off there.
Hysteria 2.0. Can't wait to get a t-shirt for winter when the shorts coming, boys. It's very nice of you. We haven't thought about shorts yet, but I mean, we'll see how this drop goes, and then we're just taking it as it comes, baby. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the beanies will be here soon. Shirts will be here soon.
Oh, look at that joke. Read it. By
Asthma. What country doesn't believe you? Bolivia. Why? Because they don't believe you. don't believe you.
It's pretty good.
Nice,
I like
nice.
that. I like that. Save us a large
shirt of baby smears. We're actually gonna do like little small runs of that as well. But yeah,
made to order. It should come out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Need the biggest fan.
And they're going to be like way cheaper than because we'll just do that like at cost. But we'll with the other ones, we're still trying to work everything out. But they're like hand screen printed, and they're on the best quality garments that you can think
Triple
of.
A
Please.
shirts, mate, and there'll be a fucking mint ad for it. I can't wait. I'm fucking frothing at the mouth. For next week though, we are trying to do a really good episode, like a really good one. A really good one.
Fingers crossed it comes through.
Fingers crossed. We've got a few things in the pipes.
Yeah.
The pipes in me.
Pipe me down.
Pipe me down, sport. But get them hoodies ready for winter. Yeah, well, fuck, if we sell that. Oh, here we go. Not gonna work.
JamJam411 donated $1 Australian. What's the difference between a chickpea and a lentil? I wouldn't pay to have a lentil on my face.
I had a feeling that was going there. Asma, what country that is hard to convince? Norway. Why? Because if you say something crazy, they'll be like, there's no way that is true. Nice one, bud.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining.
Yeah, damn it. We should have...
Oh, yeah, fuck. All right, all right, give us one more.
Thank you.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to end it, but thanks to all of you guys for coming out. We appreciate all of you.
Everyone, thank you all for
and
following.
a Monday too. Like, it's kind of a strange night to do it, so...
Thought you all would be hungover. Yeah, fuck. Anybody that watched us on the Wednesday stream, thank you for coming back. Robot rapping. I think we're going to do that like once a month.
Yeah, I mean, I think just to kind of keep we did say that we were going to do it this week, so I think we do it this week, and then we'll start doing it every few weeks. But if you've got the chops, if you want to come and play with us,
throw some hands.
All you need to do is just play straight from your phone. I have it up on the stream, and it's hilarious. We get pretty.
We'll sit back and we'll be judges.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the audience judging.
We're gonna wear the do-rags again.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I actually ordered something for it. I'm in the midst of it anyway.
No, but yeah, shout out to all the shout out your American fans. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Happy to meet you too, Asma. And no, we love you all. Thanks for coming by.
Can't wait to have you. I think we're going to be uploading a whole lot of the older episodes to YouTube this week.
Yeah, I'll definitely do like a big dump. Got him.
Got him. All right, Whaaaaat. Thank you guys. Love you so much. Thanks for tuning
Peace.
in.
One love. Smooch.